You guys, we seriously need to talk about Wizard Liz, because lately, my entire For You page has been flooded with, "I can't believe what happened to Wizard Liz. I'm looking at my man differently because of Wizard Liz." And I was just sitting there like, wait, what happened? What did I miss? Well, buckle up, because this TikTok cheating scandal is one of the most shocking ones we've seen, and it has everyone questioning everything they thought they knew about love. So let's start with the basics. Who is Wizard Liz? She's a massive creator with millions of followers across multiple platforms. Her whole brand is about self-love, female empowerment, not settling for less, and protecting your peace. She's that girl who tells you to walk away from anything that doesn't serve you, which is why this entire situation feels like a gut punch, because Liz recently revealed she's 4 months pregnant and her fiance, Landon, allegedly cheated on her. Yeah, while she's pregnant, Liz and Landon were always seen as that dream couple. Her followers truly believed she had found the one. So when she came forward with this story, people weren't just shocked, they felt betrayed, like they got cheated on too. According to Liz, Landon went behind her back and created a secret Snapchat account just to message and try to meet up with other girls, not just flirty texts, full on trying to arrange in-person hookups. She posted on Instagram saying, "I will never create a fake narrative for social media. I will not preach something and not take the advice myself." Then she dropped the bomb. Landon made a secret Snapchat account. He reached out to a girl asking to meet up. "He was literally just with me in London, gave me a whole book about how much he loves me. And now, this girl messaged my friend, showed proof. He called our relationship fake. Meanwhile, my cats are with him in Dallas. My stuff is in our apartment. And oh, did I mention I'm 4 months pregnant?" She continued saying, "He says he's incredibly sorry, but I feel like I never even knew him. I feel stupid for ignoring the signs. Even the dreams I told him about that he said I was crazy for." She warned women to trust their intuition and called Landon out for being weak because, in her words, "A man that can't control his lust will never be able to lead." She added, "He lost everything. I gained everything, thank God." And she didn't stop there. Liz exposed even more details about their relationship, how he refused to go more than a week without her, made her give up her apartment, dragged her around the world staying in Airbnbs, all while waiting on visa approval. And just 4 days before the cheating, he cuddled her to sleep, told her how much he missed her, and couldn't wait to build a family. Then the day he lands, he cheats on Snapchat with a girl who had been a fan of Liz for years and who rejected him multiple times. Like, not only did he cheat, but he couldn't even successfully cheat.
Look, I'm not gonna come on here and ask for your forgiveness. I'm just gonna come on here and ask for understanding, because I made a mistake, but that doesn't mean that I don't love Liz. I love her with my entire heart, and we have a baby on the way. And over the last 10 months, I have done everything I can to give this person all that I can and to make her happy and do all of this. And regardless of how much I care, I made a mistake. And in the middle of texting somebody I should not be texting, in this moment of weakness, like seeking validation, and it's just a bad behavior that I can't believe I did it. But in the moment that I was doing it, I messaged that person that I was sorry and that it was wrong. And I prayed to God that night for strength and clarity to never do that again. I thought I was stronger than this. I thought I was smarter than this. And I let something build up inside of me that I indulged in. And it is weak and it is despicable. And in this, I'd like to just take full accountability. I don't think this should have been aired out, honestly. And there's so much, oh my God, there's so much to say that I am not going to say.
The girl didn't even want him. And just to twist the knife, Liz revealed that the only post on Landon's Instagram was his engagement to her.
I love Liz more than I could even put words to, and I've shown her this, and I've tried my best to make her feel safe and happy and protected. And while yes, I made this mistake, I want to be a great man, and I'm not there yet, but I know that a great man is one that takes accountability. I know that a great man is somebody who makes a mistake and then can be forthcoming honestly. And although I felt bad, like I should have just said, "Hey, I've done this thing. I feel very bad about it. I'm sorry. Like, I know what I did was wrong and this is not going to happen again, and I'm sorry." And that's how you should treat the people you love. And I am sorry. I am acknowledging is wrong, and it's not, it was 5-10 minutes of my life texting somebody that I don't give a about, jeopardizing everything that I have. Like, it's just ridiculous. So yeah, I deserve the hate, and there's not a single person on this planet that is more disappointed or upset. So I don't expect you guys to understand, but I hope you take into consideration that you can make a mistake and get better. And this isn't just a mistake, right? Like, this is breaking trust, but I realized what I did was wrong, and it's never gonna happen again. Doesn't mean it's okay, but...
The whole internet thought he was madly in love, making her custom books, spending nearly $1 million on her, developing an app for her birthday as a surprise.
Very final thing. Look, huge. I'm not a perfect person. I made a mistake, a huge mistake. And although that's the case, like, I genuinely am curious if you guys believe that people can make mistakes and get better. And I genuinely pray that in the event that I am able to clearly demonstrate that this is not who I am, this is not who I want to be, this is not who I will be moving forward, for the sake of my family and Liz, most importantly Liz, that if I am able to earn her trust back and earn her respect back, that you do not evil eye the shit out of her or my family. You can hate me. This is a big mistake. Redeemable or not, all I ask is that you give me enough grace, or if that's what's supposed to happen here, that it happens.
And Liz, she's done. She said she's selling her $100,000 engagement ring and donating the money to single moms. Landon, meanwhile, tried to respond, but let's just say it didn't help his case. He posted a series of IG stories saying, "I'm not here to ask for forgiveness, just understanding. I made a mistake, but I love Liz with my whole heart. I've tried everything over the last 10 months to make her happy. Still, I messed up." He claimed he was seeking validation when he messaged that girl, and he prayed that night for strength and clarity. He said he thought he was better than that, smarter than that, but apparently not. Then came the long emotional rambling about becoming a better man and taking accountability, but people weren't buying it. He tried again, this time saying, "It was 5 to 10 minutes of my life texting someone I didn't care about, and I risked everything. I'm devastated. I don't expect you to understand, but I hope you give me enough grace to prove I can be better." But the internet was not having it. People said he was delusional for trying to minimize what he did. Others called him manipulative, and soon the focus started shifting to how they even met. Turns out, fans had already raised eyebrows before the scandal, wondering how Landon and Liz just happened to run into each other at the airport in Athens. People started saying he gave Joe Goldberg from You energy, like he somehow tracked her location, pulled her IP address, and accidentally ran into her. In a Q&A they did just before the drama broke, they actually addressed this.
Met 4 years ago?
Something like that.
4 years ago, Landon messaged me, he DM'd me on Instagram, and he DM'd me a book that I should read. Then I was getting into my previous relationship, so we did message like back and forth. We were both like just living our lives, and
but in my head, I like adored you, to be honest. Like, every time that you would send me a message, I got just uniquely excited.
So fast forward, then 3 years later, I went on a trip with my friend, and we were going to Santorini, and I had booked so last minute that we had a stop in Athens because normally it was directly to Santorini. I want to clarify because a lot of people think that you stalked me.
Which is crazy, by the way. Just got engaged and Liz posted that video. There were some comments that were like, "I think this guy is like an upper stalker."
Her.
He like knew where she was gonna be.
My friend does not have social media. Like, she doesn't have Instagram, and I never ever post my location. For safety reasons, never ever. So no way he could have known I'm in Athens, and especially there. I had like a mask on and a cap, okay? No one recognized me, no one could recognize me. We were gonna get up, we were sitting there 5 minutes, get up and go to our gate because we had our flight. Then all of a sudden, like,
this big upper nerd walks up.
Like, Len walked by, and I guess you saw me.
Before you give like the key moment. So like from my POV, I ended up meeting some people that I was going to go to Mykonos with. So it was like an Ibiza trip for 2 weeks and then a Mykonos trip. And the people that I was staying with ended up trying to scam me a couple times. They successfully scammed like $20-something thousand. And whenever I landed in Athens, which is where I was connecting to go to Mykonos, that whole trip got canceled, like that part of it did. And so I was just sitting there and thinking, oh man, what the heck? I look up and I see Liz sitting, she has a hat on, she had like a mask basically covering her face, she was eating food, so like I can't even really see her. She's sitting by her friend, and I thought, oh my God, that's Liz.
Liz said that he DM'd her years ago, recommending a book, but she was in another relationship at the time. They stayed in touch occasionally, but she admitted, "I adored you. Every time you messaged me, I got excited. But now, with all the layers of this drama unraveling, cheating, manipulation, stalking rumors, people are seriously reevaluating everything. And honestly, it's not just about Wizard Liz and Landon anymore."
He showed me this freaking horrible person, and I'm like, I forgive you. So stupid. So stupid. I break up with him. I don't see him. He sent me thousands of flowers. He found my address. He found my therapist here in Miami, and she couldn't tell me that, but she was like, your boyfriend, like this and this and this, and I freak out. I'm texting him like, how the fuck did you find my therapist? How the fuck? He's like, I wanted you back. I wanted her to have my experience with you. I wanted her to see that I love you, and I'm like,
it's about trust, it's about believing someone's intentions, and it's about realizing that even the people who seem perfect on social media might be hiding something dark. Tell me what you think in the comments. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.